Good morning, guys. Welcome. Takwa FX here. So, like I said last week I made a video. I said this week I'll be depositing $50 a week. This week I'm going to deposit $50 this week. So the purpose of depositing this $50 is for me to check if it's possible for me to take this small account, if I can be making at least 50% of this account monthly. If possible to make 50% of this account monthly. So last time I said I want to take $50 to 10,000 at the end of this year. But that plan didn't go well. Based on I deposited that money, I was in a hurry to grow it. So I grew that $50 to $280. Then after growing that $50 to $280 in few weeks, it wasn't up to a month. That is because I was trying to grow it in a hurry. I was trying to take it to $1,000 in a hurry. So, and I was trading only gold. So after I took that account to 280, I had to divide the account into three. And I traded a breakout with gold. So that trade went against me, that I lose more than $100. So that trade was supposed to make me more than $1,000 if it went in my direction. Because I wanted to take the account to $1,000. From $1,000, I'll chase $5,000. Because, with gold, you can do anything. But what if you lose? What if you lose? And so on that gold, I deposited a lot, as in I entered a lot of positions. I opened a lot of positions that day. But just a candle pullback. This candles keep going down because I was expecting a buy. But the candle kept going down while I was entering more position till I had to close out. If I knew, I would have just left it. But till I had to close out because I did not want to lose the entire account based on one trade. So I kept entry positions and I was eager of making that $1,000 on that trade that day. So I kept opening positions. I would not really wait for too much pullback. I have to open another one. So at the end, that very one candle kept going down. It was on 30 minutes. It kept going down while I kept entering more positions. This is to tell you that to really grow a small account, it is not easy. If you want to trade gold, you should have at least $500 in your trade, or you should have $500 to start with. So starting with a very small account like this $50, it's not something we should it's not something you should beat your chest and say yes, you have capital. No, you don't have any capital, but we still have to try. So this week I'm going to deposit $50 and see how I'm going to use this $50. So I may take 20% risks on this account, and I may also take 10% risks on this account, which is 10% risks is for me to risk $5 to chase. I'm going to be risking $5. That means I'm going to be risking 5%. 10% on this account is $50. If I'm risking 10%, I'm going to chase. If I risk $5, I should be targeting at least $50. I should be targeting at least $50, but I will not be greedy. So whatever the market gives me is what I'm going to take. The market may give me $20, the market may give me $30, the market may give me $50. It depends. If the market gives me $20 as profit, I'm going to take it because I'm not going to be greedy with this account. Because most of the times, if you choose to scalp, you have the chances of making a lot of money. But when you choose to be greedy, maybe you enter few positions and the market has given you $20 and you are expecting $100. Why you know quite alright that you are scalping? You are supposed to enter and take the little profit that the market gives you. You keep compounding. But as far as I've been doing this for a long time, I'll tell you for free that scalping, it's not sustainable. You can choose any time frame to day trade, meaning you can take just 2 trades per day. You are good for that day. If it happens to go in your direction, then so be it. If the 2 trade doesn't go in your direction, then it's a loss, it's a losing trade. As for this account, I'll be taking just 1 trade per day. This is good. I'll be taking just 1 trade per day. There are most at times I'm saying I want to be taking $5 loss on this account, but most at times your stop loss range could be more than $5. So in this case, how are we going to do it? If the stop loss range is more than $6-7, I will not going to take that trade. If the stop loss range is more than $6-7, I will not going to take that trade. I'm going to let it go, because $6-7, that's me risking a whole 20% of this account. That means I'm exposing this capital to I'm exposing this capital to liquidation. It may be liquidated anytime. So as it is, once you are trying to grow a small account, your capital should be protected first before you even think of how much you are going to make in the market. So this is what I'm going to be doing this week. So I'm going to deposit I'm going to deposit $50 now, and I'll attach the screen record here. So $50 deposit. Then let's see what we are going to have today. So every single trade I'm going to be taking on this account, I will be posting it on my free Telegram channel. So if you like, you can join the free Telegram channel. So throughout this week, I've been backtesting about last week trade. Last week trade was that last week trade gives, I think, 2 losses last week, while 3 wins happened last week. So I don't know what this week is going to be. So join my free Telegram channel so that you can see how it goes. Follow my Facebook page. I will start being active on my Facebook, and then do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe so that you see the progress of this account. You see how long this account is going to take me. As it is, since I'm going to be risking 10% on this account, I'm going to keep risking that 10% to a certain time where I'll be reducing the risk, because this is $50. I'm not expecting to lose this account. I want to build this account to something bigger. So this $50, if you are to calculate 50% monthly growth on this account, you see that this $50 is an account, if you can know how to manage it, is an account that can take you to vacations, or it depends on you. Depends on you. If you treat your small account as a small account, that means there's something wrong with you, except you have enough as in you have enough capital. Except you have enough capital. But if you don't have enough capital and you're in Nigeria, because it's not easy over here, that $50 is a huge money for most of us, not for everyone, for most of us, because that $50 for you to really have it in a week, it's not easy over here for most of us. But there are people who can just their meal, just their snacks is $50, or that is to say they have enough. But to you that doesn't have enough, this small account should be an account you should treat it with care. I may choose to risk 5% of this account, but maybe you can reduce the risk down to 3%. It depends on how your strategy is, but minus the strategy, it may fail at any time. You may start losing at any time, so you should reduce your risks. so that you will not lose your account. It's better you lose and come back tomorrow to the chat and see money to trade with. Because if there's money, if there's capital there for you to trade with, there's possibility that you are going to make it. But if you blown your account on a single trade, then you have to start hustling for more money. You have to start require for job for more money. So that is my little advice. So subscribe to this channel, join my free Telegram, and see how we will go from there. I'll be live on TikTok. Will I be live on TikTok? No, but my TikTok account will start being active. So every single trade I'm going to take on this account, I have to make sure that I'll update you guys, and I also send all to all my social media handle. They will be active. So remain Aqua FX as I sign out. Peace.